Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near and let them come up. And this is a news article that was recently from Ellie Cook on March the 6th, 2023 at 10:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. World News of Newsweek.com, and it reads, U.S. to train NATO nations on operating HIMARS across Europe. And I believe this is a demonstration of what the HIMARS is about. It's the video clip right there shows it. So, that was a demonstration of the HIMARS, of its capability. That's why you have U.S. to train NATO nations on operating the HIMARS across Europe. And keep this in mind too, while the tensions are stirring up between the Western countries and the allies of Ukraine, of NATO, and the United States versus Russia. Now you get I believe not too long ago, now you got NATO is an inch closer to the Russian border. Then you got the two nations soon to join NATO, which is Finland and Sweden. So they just waiting on the approval of Turkey and Hungary to approve, 100% approve Finland and Sweden to be part of NATO. And those are to be the two nations that's of their troops going to be gathered right along with their NATO allies of a border next to Russia, So that's gonna stir tensions up more and more, So that's why I brought out the Joel 3 and 9 of these nations are preparing and training for war, and that's what's taking place right now, because we're starting to see it increase and build up more and more. As it says again of this news article, it says U.S. to train NATO nations on operating the HIMARS across Europe, because at the same time you have the Russia-Ukraine war is going on. That's heating up and intensifying as well too. So I want to add a note to that. So I'm going to read the news article, and it says the U.S. Army is preparing to offer training on the high mobility artillery rocket system, which is the HIMARS, that have featured prominently in the Ukraine war. It says the V Corps of the United States Army will lead a summit and training sessions to increase knowledge on the operation and the sustainment of the HIMARS and associated system, the Corps said in a statement. The training will likely take place in Eastern and Central Europe right? Because you got troops is stationed there right along with the American troops in Eastern Europe. And it says the Army says the European High Mobility Artillery Rocket System Initiative, as it known, will conduct instructions on how to effectively man, train, sustain, and fight with the weapon system. It will also involve foreign soldiers embezzling with U.S. units for training, according to the V Corps training statement. Salaki. That's what I meant to say. The M142 HIMARS made by the U.S. defense manufacturer Lockheed Martin are advanced wheel-mount multiple rocket launchers capable of firing several precision rockets on targets up to 40 miles away. It says the United States began sending HIMARS to Ukraine Army forces last summer. As of March 3rd, 2023, the United States has sent 38 HIMARS plus the related ammunition, according to the defense records. Right, so as we see, the tensions are continually stirring up over there, Russia-Ukraine situation. Now you gotta wait on the approval for Finland and Sweden to join up right along with NATO. Not too far from the border of Russia. So tensions are definitely stirring up. And Vladimir Putin recently sending warnings to NATO, if they get involved in the conflict of the Russia-Ukraine situation, or they keep on continuing aiding, assisting Ukraine, which they allies with. So that's just going to escalate, stir tensions up more and more and more. So we are definitely in that time frame of the Joel 3 and 9 that I just brought out. I'm going to bring it out again for edification's sake. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9, in the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near." Right? So that's why we've been seeing a continuing increasing building up of these military exercise drills, these war games, simulation type drills with with South Korea and the United States currently doing over there versus North Korea. And then you got the war in Russia-Ukraine, and then you got tensions over there in the South China Sea. So we are in that time of the Joel 3 and 9 coming into full effect, And with this recent article from the United States training NATO operating HIMARS across Europe. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article that I just brought out from Newsweek.com as of March 6, 2023, published by Elliot Cook, as it says, U.S. to train NATO nations on operating the HIMARS across Europe. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered in the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.